Hi, it's Dwyer. It is Wednesday, July the 7th, 2021. DigitalAssetLife.com, a free site. Always 1776.com, a free site. Let's talk crypto. But first, remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Nothing I say in this video should be construed as financial advice. I want each of you to do your own independent research with your own advisors and to reach your own conclusions and to proceed accordingly. I'm just telling you my view. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Now, first, I believe crypto does not operate in a vacuum. Let's talk about my take on the general big picture, the macro view of the U.S. economy. Now, right now, the IMF has expressed concerns that U.S. inflation might linger. I don't believe inflation is going to linger that long. I agree we have inflation, but I believe we're in the midst of a stock melt-up, which always happens before a huge downturn. Right? What I want to do is to just direct you to a bunch of people here on YouTube who I believe have a good handle on why the U.S., in my opinion, right now is at risk of deflation, is at risk of a severe recession, possibly a depression. Right? And those people are, in no particular order, Doug Casey, David Hunter, Lacey Hunt, Gerald Celente, Jim Rogers, Harry Dent, Mark Moss, Greg Hunter. Now, what do I mean by deflation? I'm talking about the stock market dropping by 40% or more. I'm talking about money supply contracting, credit becoming more scarce, unemployment increasing. It's a bleak picture, folks. I believe we're looking at prices dropping, as shocking as that is right now. I think you have bubbles all over the place, even in so-called safe assets, like real estate. Right? I think what you're going to find out is that financing is going to start disappearing all over the globe. Now let's talk about cryptocurrency. First, let me just say, I'm a longtime user of Binance's services. I used to be on Binance.com, which I consider to be a great site. I was told because I was an American that I had to migrate over to Binance.us, which is an excellent site. Not as great as the mothership, but still an excellent site. Now, I know many of you are hearing in the news that Binance these days has a lot of critics. You have players like Barclays in the legacy finance space coming down on Binance. They want to try to convince you that Binance is somehow an outlaw operation, that Binance isn't among the very best, most credible outfits in all of crypto. I'm just here to tell you that I love Binance today. I enjoy Binance. I believe in Binance. I believe CZ is one of the most important people in all of crypto. I believe in the Binance ecosystem. I believe it's among the best in all of crypto. Your on-ramp to the Binance ecosystem could well come from Trust Wallet. Right? I would encourage you to look up Trust Wallet. It's available in the Google Play Store. right? Whenever you have a new technology, whenever legacy finance people are being threatened by a new technology that's offering, in my opinion, much more value, you're going to get blowback. You're going to get criticism, right? Just understand that I privately consider Binance to be one of the best. Now let's talk about some developments in crypto. You've heard me here earlier say that I expect this to be the summer of Cardano and the summer of Solana. Both of them are Ethereum competitors, right? You understand my view of crypto. There's Bitcoin, and then there's everything else, right? I believe strongly in Bitcoin. I view a lot of everything else as just applications, right? For me, really, there are two cryptocurrencies that I'm most excited about. One is Bitcoin, the other is Dash. I know the Bitcoin people are excited about the Lightning Network. I'm just telling you that I prefer fast on-chain transactions that are provided by Dash. Right? Dash is big right now in Venezuela, I believe, as the metaverse, the cryptosphere, continues to grow. Dash is going to gain in popularity. Right? I saw that the state of Wyoming has now legalized having DAOs, DAOs. Right? Just understand, Dash had a DAO a long time ago. Right? Just understand, Dash has an investment arm. Not only is the technology groundbreaking, it's a better means of exchange than Bitcoin. Not a better store of value, but it's a better means of exchange than Bitcoin. Right? But just understand, the management team at Dash, the creative people behind Dash, in my opinion, are among the best in all of crypto. So just think of Bitcoin, store of value. Nothing else comes close. Understand, the hash rate on Bitcoin makes it the most secure cryptocurrency. Nothing I mention here is going to be able to match it. Right? Just understand, if you're looking for a means of exchange and you understand that the Lightning Network is a bit too cutting edge, then I think Dash is what you want to look at. Now understand, there are applications, there are operating systems that you use for other purposes, right? When you look in terms of transaction speeds, costs, throughputs, capacity, I believe that Ethereum 2.0 is already here. You don't have to wait for the London upgrade on August 4th. I believe you're getting the technology now with Cardano and with Solana. Right? Understand, an independent group looked at Elrond, and they reached the conclusion that if everything goes well with the Ethereum 2.0 rollout, then Ethereum 2.0 at the end of 2022 might reach where Elrond is right now. Right? So what I want people to realize, let's just look at Cardano for a moment and understand, Cardano is in Africa. They're trying to bank the unbanked. Understand, Cardano is making moves in El Salvador. Right? Cardano's aggressive. What I want people to realize is that right now, on the eToro system, the trading platform, Cardano has surpassed Bitcoin as the most hodled cryptocurrency. Right now, just for the record, if I had to invest in either Bitcoin or Cardano, I'm going to invest in Bitcoin. Right? If you're going to be a maximalist on any one crypto, in my opinion, it should be Bitcoin. Right? Some countries are accepting Bitcoin as legal tender. El Salvador, right? I believe that's going to become a theme. Other countries are going to join suit. Nobody is accepting Ethereum as legal tender because they understand they're market players out there. Ethereum has real competition. So Cardano right now on eToro is more hodled than Bitcoin. Right? Understand too, let's get an idea on the numbers. At a time when some of these cryptos aren't even worth $2 billion, which, as you know, is a pittance in legacy finance. Right now, $33 billion of Cardano is staked. Right? Understand what that means. That constricts supply. That raises market price. Let me also point out, too, that the Ethereum 2.0 London rollout is supposed to make the coin have a limited supply. Cardano and Solana already do. Right? So you're going to hear a lot of great things about Ethereum in the upcoming months. Full disclosure, I own Ethereum and have for years. I'm not selling any of it. Right? I own Ethereum. But let me just say, I believe casual crypto people are going to believe that Ethereum has some kind of technological advantage that other coins don't have. And that thought process is incorrect. So, Ethereum 2.0 is supposed to be deflationary. It's supposed to allow you to burn coins. Just understand, BNB coin from Binance already does. Understand, Ethereum 2.0 is supposed to lower transaction fees. Right? If they succeed, then maybe the transaction fees will be competitive with Elrond, Solana, right? Cardano, because all of those already have lower fees. Right? Understand, Ethereum is supposed to be moving to proof of stake. Let's just say Cardano is already at proof of stake, as are several other coins. And of course, you understand that because Ethereum doesn't have the hash rate of Bitcoin or the history of Bitcoin, Ethereum is not as safe as Bitcoin. Right? Bitcoin is harder to hack. So to sum up, right? Today is July the 7th. You know I expect Bitcoin to explode the rest of the year. But I also expect Cardano and Solana to enter the public discussion. Right? There's a key group out there. And of course Polkadot and Kusama. There's a key group out there, developers. Right? I believe developers are going to prefer interoperability. I believe the head start that Ethereum had with ERC20 tokens, right, is slowly going to be eaten away at. I believe these other platforms offer compelling value. I believe there ultimately is going to be some contraction in the space. Right? But please, don't confuse any of these other platforms or Ethereum with Bitcoin. right? Bitcoin stands alone as a store of value. Just like in the precious metals space, while there's supporters of silver, copper, platinum, you understand that there is gold, right? We have a phrase, the gold standard, right? Gold is the gold standard of precious metals. Bitcoin is the gold standard of what we call cryptocurrencies. Other words will pop up, right? As the crypto market matures, we're going to realize that there's a difference between tokens and coins, right? There's a difference between coins used, well, put it this way. There's a difference between a means of exchange and a store of value, right? Even with the emergence of the Lightning Network, which makes Bitcoin transactions faster and cheaper, right? We're going to understand. We're going to understand that while you can use Bitcoin for everyday transactions using the Lightning Network, that Bitcoin has an independent value as a store of value. Right? So to sum up, I personally expect deflation to overwhelm inflation in the coming months for a host of reasons. Right? A host of reasons. Let me also say that I expect Bitcoin to skyrocket. I expect there to be consolidation in the Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Cosmos, Elrond world, right? There'll be consolidation. I believe there's going to be increased interoperability, right? Where developers will come up with dApps that work on different platforms, right? All of these platforms are going to continue to improve. They're going to continue to have upgrades. They're going to continue to have new features. But the one thing I believe I know is true is that the cryptoverse is going to continue to grab market share from legacy finance. So if you have one takeaway from this video, it should be that I consider Bitcoin to be in a realm of its own, and that for everyday transactions, I like Dash, right? It should also be that I expect Cardano and Solana to skyrocket this summer, along with Polkadot and Kusama, right? Kusama has recently been selling parachain slots, and folks, that's been a runaway success, right? Runaway success, right? I expect the world of DeFi to explode, right? As developers come up with ways to do collateralized transactions on these platforms, right? Including, we talk about DeFi, let's talk about CeFi for a moment, the Binance ecosystem, which is more centralized, right? I believe DeFi is going to take off. I believe DeFi is going to continue to diversify. So you're going to have over-collateralized transactions happening side by side with white-listed transactions, people with the equivalent of 700 credit scores, right, being pre-approved for loans where they don't have to place the collateral, right? Just be prepared to be shocked. I believe Cardano and Solana are about to take off. That's how I see it. I agree a lot of money is going to pour into Ethereum 2.0, but I believe Ethereum's first mover status has dissipated considerably. Many of the new features that they're going to debut on their platform already exist on other platforms. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section of this video. Thanks for stopping by.